I've found almost everything ever written about love to be true. Shakespeare said, "Journeys end in lovers' meeting." What an extraordinary thought. Personally, I have not experienced anything remotely close to that, but I am more than willing to believe Shakespeare had. I suppose I think about love more than anyone really should. I am constantly amazed by its sheer power to alter and define our lives. It was Shakespeare who also said, "Love is blind." Now that is something I know to be true. For some, quite inexplicably, love fades. For others, love is simply lost. But then, of course, love can also be found, even if just for the night. And then there's another kind of love, the cruelest kind. The one that almost kills its victims. It's called unrequited love. Of that, I am an expert. Most love stories are about people who fall in love with each other. But what about the rest of us? What about our stories? Those of us who fall in love alone. We are the victims of the one-sided affair. We are the curse of the loved ones. We are the unloved ones, the walking wounded, the handicapped without the advantage of a great parking space. Yes, you are looking at one such individual, and I have willingly loved that man for over 3 miserable years, the absolute worst years of my life. The worst Christmas, the worst birthdays, New Year's Eves brought in by tears and Valium. These years I have been in love have been the darkest days of my life, all because I have been cursed by being in love with a man who does not and will not love me back. Oh God, just the sight of him, heart-pounding, throat-thickening, absolute cannot swallow, all the usual symptoms. I understand feeling as small and insignificant as humanly possible, and how it can actually ache in places you didn't know you had inside you. And it doesn't matter how many new haircuts you get, or gyms you join, or how many glasses of Chardonnay you drink with your girlfriends, you still go to bed every night going over every detail and wonder what you did wrong, or how you could have misunderstood, and how in the hell for that brief moment you could think that you were happy. And sometimes you can even convince yourself that he'll see the light and show up at your door, and after all that, however long that may be, you'll go somewhere new, and you'll meet people who make you feel worthwhile again, and the little pieces of your soul will finally come back. And all that fuzzy stuff, those years of your life that you wasted, will eventually begin to fade.